At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gopher. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Tulane's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Yeah.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism.
Snagged by the defense. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5.
There we go.
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. He is headed to the line with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. All tied up. We're just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Minnesota's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They're like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
Big boy.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Trying to get to it.
No way.
It's complete to the
No
right.
way. Get the...
Slips a tackle and he's got room. After
Oh,
Burner's
Christ.
coming. The 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous
My
after
God.
the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Chop. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, then.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Quarterback checking the play. At the 35, he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up in the 26 with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Rayshawn! From QB to running back.
He's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
He's an athlete.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what,
'Cause I took that damn
most of the time
flat
when
jacket off.
a little bit of
Now he can
skill
actually
to
move.
Find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision.
Still kind of looks like a
Blocking was
quarterback, just a little bit.
outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Middle Tennessee pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best.
Ranked
And
SMU
that's a testament to those
lost to
players
Middle
there
Tennessee
inside
State.
Floyd Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounded as if they had a good one there. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Back to pass, it's Lindsey, feeling some heat.
Come on. Thank you.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense
took it way too long.
Easily picked that up.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll pull it down. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
What's my guy doing?
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
Go team.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ah!
Incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. The Minnesota offense is headed.
It was a dot too. It was a good throw. It's a good throw. I think it was the right read as well, because yeah, I would have liked him to catch it.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give on the inside. Crosses the 30, he's got away.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey.
There we go.
And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way.
Good pick. Oh, what the hell?
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous.
I thought we were
field
sneaking
position.
through.
Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Wants to throw on first down.
Good ball. Oh, wow. What a play.
Incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships.
There we go.
So many
Nice.
Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Schlotman.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Oh, come on. Dude, this garbage guy is tough.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Get over on your guy.
They'll try to bully their
Oh,
way
no.
for the first. Turns it on in midfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead.
Jesus
And
H.
finally out of bounds.
My defense is not playing well.
Explosive run by this ball carrier.
Man, it would be hard not to continue to feed this guy the rock. He just makes big plays. Last week you saw it, over 100 yards, making big plays already in this football game. He is a big play waiting to happen.
Tackle.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. We saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies.
Good tackle.
So there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Lindsey.
Tackle. Tackle.
He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Golden Gophers.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job.
Garbett is
with the
cooking
route.
me.
Great job securing the catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big
All right, we're going to slow the pace down a little bit.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to
You get hurt from that?
Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw.
Yeah, it's in
Guys
yellow
are open
now.
vertically down the field. I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him, look at that. He makes a big play for him.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up at a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll throw it on first down. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. He's back to throw on 2nd down.
I thought that shit was getting picked after I
That
released it.
completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's
Damn,
where
they are all
the
over
quarterback was
that.
going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
That completion has them right on
Can
the
he do
doorstep.
this?
They'll park it at the 1.
A nice job by the defense
He's
there,
sneaky.
tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
Yeah, okay, he can
Touchdown.
sneak.
The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal
It's not very
line.
big, so I wasn't
Now
sure.
they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They
Thank you, Joel.
72 yards.
Joel's the mod of all mods here. Sam's the mod too. He's got a wrench. Nice. Alright, now I can't let them score because they get ball out of half.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more.
Garbett is a beast.
Feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey.
Come on, break that up. There we go.
Can't make the connection on third
Is that to
down
Garbett?
thanks to that tough-
Who's that to? Number 15. Who are you? That's not Garbett. It's a good break on the ball, though. Good break on the ball. Oh, we switch coverage, too? Communication?
Pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a
I wanted that.
There offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks has been amazing. This is modern offense now.
Taking a shot.
When you look at college football, there's a lot of scoring, and defenses hadn't had a lot of answers.
No, and this game's been a track meet, man. So if you're on offense right here,
He hurls
Best receiver.
one deep down the left side.
Ah, good catch.
The catch inside the 15.
Good catch.
And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. After that huge play,
They won't let me call the screen pass to him.
First and 10 from inside the 15. Trying to run, it's Sims.
Set a block,
Not a
though.
whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and 7. Tulane right back to the line. He's going to pass on second.
Fuck, thank God. That was a terrible decision.
As he was going for 6 right there.
What a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, I know he gets the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense like that fashion catch.
Jesus, he won the route so clean that it actually made things worse. He won the route so well that I couldn't throw it because the guy who he beat was left where he was going to go to.
Stop the clock and they'll get a quick breather. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. Touchdown.
Is that?
Greenway.
Yeah, he's in.
And they add
Run the
6
dare,
for
baby.
that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Did he get in? Alright. Whatever.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Minnesota, 21. Returner runs out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running
Jesus
back.
Christ, no.
Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. There's a
What is
timeout
happening?
called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And chunk plays are the
Alright, watch the
name of
halftime update. I got
game, and
pissed.
they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
Ow. Right on time. Right on time.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away.
This one's got a lot of national championships. Did I know that?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many...
Good sack.
And the Heat
Big boy
will get
Johnny.
home, and the quarterback goes down at the
Yep.
17.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of
There we
credit.
go.
And he feels the
Back
heat
to back.
coming in and burns him up.
Puts his ass again.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert
Blitz his
this
ass again.
third down, or else they are really
Blitz his
in
ass
trouble.
again. Blitz his ass again.
Coming
Blitz his
out
ass
for
again.
Took a
That'll do.
shot as he threw.
That will do.
And they wanted it all on third down, but
All
now
right.
dealing
Let's run the
with
ball,
fourth
score a
down.
touchdown, and
And
we're
the
sitting
Golden
comfy,
Gophers
sitting
will
cozy.
bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and the returner is stopped. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Bitch ass now.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move.
That was good.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, bringing all these tight ends in the game, you'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front.
Damn.
As a result, it's a negative play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh, he
I thought that was aimed.
no
What?
good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown
Looks good on the
lead for
stream.
the team.
Whatever.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you
He did
got to
that garbage.
together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Out of the gun. they'll
Good
run it
fucking
inside.
tackle.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Throwing right.
Good.
Hit
Nice.
the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's
Wow.
intercepted.
Good break on the ball.
Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take
Is that
it first
Lewis's
down
second
at the
pick?
40.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I
Jaden
might
Lewis?
try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Bah.
The Tulane offense headed
Sahara's
back
body
onto
is
the
not
field.
built for
You want to talk about taking
football.
the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. And the third
Not
down
taking this
pass
shit.
is incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
There we go. Good
He
shit.
makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these
Very
teams
different from the
who
Clemson
battled
game. I felt like there's a
today.
lot of defense.
Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its
Get me off!
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Good tackle.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
Break.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Running wide open down the gut of the field.
Damn.
Touchdown, Minnesota. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Not a fan of how the game switches on to certain players that I'm not expecting. Thought I was going to get a different player.
He catches it. Dang, Palmer looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. But jet sweep pass. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first.
Fuck!
in the air.
What a good fucking...
And he was
good pressure.
drilled just as he released the pass.
I had it, too.
Incomplete. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
No way he's eating.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, it's a sense of urgency right now has got to be hot for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start
Fuck
to build
you.
on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
The Golden Gophers in the hurry up. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback
tackle.
on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Lindsay.
Good.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Pressure coming.
The fuck? Oh, they're trying to set up a screen then. Yeah, I think it was covered.
You got third in this
So I was like, what the hell? But I saw all the linemen over there. Yeah, it was a screen. Good job, defense.
They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll try the run.
Jesus, this guy just can't fucking take more than 12 carries a game. That's how you get benched.
After a pickup of 3.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Oh, Rayshawn.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers.
Welcome to the jungle.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll try the right side.
60!
Nice.
What are we doing?
Tackle from this sophomore. This feels like 4-down territory. Third and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
Bro, okay, so Rayshawn still has that, like, stutter into, like, just pick up crazy speed ability.
Coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the
why did I
defense and everybody
possession?
in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal.
Good. Nice job.
In for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
49, Minnesota, 28.
They're just about ready to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
Oh, my God.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down.
Boom.
Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. It's still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Lindsay. Pocket starts to collapse.
Bro just kept running backwards.
Makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Just break it up. Yep, that's all I needed.
And it's incomplete. And the
Decks out the wide
defense
receiver, too.
stands tall and gets off the field. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Rayshon might be a beast.
Touchdown, Greenway! And the pummeling has started.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Minnesota, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
And the defense makes a play.
I think we're just a better team.
10.
Minnesota
They
ain't
have
bad.
any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Going deep.
Bah.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Jaden Lewis has 3 interceptions.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. He leaves it with his back.
All right, I'm going to start chewing clock because I think that's fair.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability.
What am I doing?
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound
Why do
guy
all of my...
grabbing you around the shoulder pad.
I'm not kicking this.
You tend to go
Pick up a first and game. All my running backs are just drastically injured.
We got
All
the
the
lead.
time.
This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ball's
Bro,
out.
are you fucking me?
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah,
Just
and
trying
that
to-
is
trying to end
so
it.
frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing and take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense putting on the play, right? Of course, they saw
Damn.
them getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hats to the ball. They were able to rip it away, and that is a huge game-changing, momentum-changing type play now.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Lindsey.
Oh,
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield.
might have been my man.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Bah. Kick it.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
No wide receiver.
It would take a miracle
this some kind of
to
bullshit
get back
option?
in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. They'll try it on the ground.
Nice tackle.
He's not
Let's
gonna
get out of
get
here.
there. Stop short on
No,
4th down.
let's kneel the ball.
Man,
Why are we
Wayne's defense that
suggesting
time on
this?
4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just
Bird.
dominated. There was nowhere for that guy. to
GG's
go.
Minnesota.
Defense wins the down. They give
Why
it
am I
back up
not-
now to their offense.
I'm on Chew.
So with the late lead,
GG's
they're ready
Minnesota.
to just drain the clock in victory formation. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ready up.